Okay, how's it going, everybody? So we're going to read some Stalin today. This is a mandate of the St. Petersburg workers to their labor deputy, released in October 1912. So let's go ahead and get into this. We got some notes here. Let's read these notes. First note: mandate of the St. Petersburg workers to their labor deputy. It was written at the beginning of October 1912. It was unanimously adopted at meetings of workers in the largest plants in St. Petersburg and at the Assembly of the Workers' Voters Delegates held on October 17, 1912. Joseph Stalin directed the discussion of the, quote, mandate at impromptu meetings in the factories. Lenin attached exceptional importance to the, quote, mandate. On sending it to the printers for publication in Social Democrat, he wrote on the margin, "Return without fail, keep clean, highly important to preserve this document," end quote. The mandate was published in Social Democrat, number 28 to 29, November 5th, 1912. In a letter to the editorial board of Pravda, Lenin wrote, "You must publish this mandate to the St. Petersburg deputy without fail in a prominent place in large type." And then, so the second note here says, the term interpretation appeared in connection with the, quote, ruling, Senate's interpretation of the electoral laws in a sense favorable for the government. In interpreting the laws, the authorities arbitrarily annulled elections. Okay, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get into this. Let's see, this is a mandate of the St. Petersburg workers to their labor deputy by Stalin, October 1912. The demands of the Russian people that were advanced by the movement of 1905 have remained unfulfilled. The development of the reaction and of the, quote, renovated system, end quote, did not merely leave these demands unsatisfied, it made them still more imperative. The workers often lack the possibility not only of going on strike because there is no guarantee that they will not be shot down for doing so, not only of organizing unions and holding meetings, but there is no guarantee that they will not be arrested for doing so, but even of taking part in the Duma elections, because if they do so, they will be, quote, interpreted, end quote, or deported all the same. Were not the workers of the Putilov workers of the Putilov works at the Neva shipbuilding yard, quote, interpreted the other day? That is, apart from the tens of millions of starving peasants who have been put at the mercy of the landlords and the Simsto officials. All this points to the necessity of satisfying the demands of 1905. In the state of economic life in Russia, the already visible signs of coming industrial crisis and the steadily growing pauperization of broad strata of the peasantry are making the fulfillment of the task of 1905 imperative. Hence, we think that Russia is on the eve of impending mass movements, which will, perhaps, be more profound than in 1905. That is proved by the Lena actions, by the protest strikes against, quote, interpretations, etc. As in 1905, in the van of these movements will be the most advanced class in Russian society, the Russian proletariat. Its only ally can be the much-suffering peasantry, which is vitally interested in the emancipation of Russia. A fight on two fronts against the feudal bureaucratic order of things and against the liberal bourgeoisie who are seeking an alliance with the old regime. That is the form the coming actions of the people must assume. And that struggle will be victorious only to the extent that the working class comes out at the head of the popular movement. But in order that the working class may honorably fulfill its role as leader of the popular movement, it must be equipped with consciousness of its interests and a high degree of organization. Under the present conditions, the floor of the Duma is one of the best means of enlightening and organizing the broad masses of the proletariat. It is precisely for this reason that we are sending our deputy to the Duma and instructing him, and the entire Social Democratic group in the Fourth Duma, widely to proclaim our demands from the floor of the Duma and not to indulge in the futile game of legislating in the Duma of the gentry. We would like the Social Democratic group in the Fourth Duma and our deputy in particular to hold high the banner of the working class in the hostile camps of the Black Duma. We would like to hear from the floor of the Duma the voices of the members of the Social Democratic group loudly proclaiming the ultimate aim of the proletariat, the full and uncurtailed demands of 1905, proclaiming the Russian working class as the leader of the popular movement, the peasantry as the most reliable ally of the working class, and the liberal bourgeoisie as the portrayer of popular freedom. We would like the Social Democratic group in the Fourth Duma to be united and solid in its activities on the basis of the above-mentioned slogans. We would like it to obtain its strength from permanent contact with the broad masses. We would like it to march in step with the political organization of the working class in Russia. Okay, yeah, so that's a mandate of the St. Petersburg workers to their labor deputy, October 1912. Okay, well, thank y'all. If y'all want to tune in, thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all want to follow me online, it's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, Tumblr, Medium. All of these here are Marxists. Y'all have a great day. Dodada Goy.